Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. For today, I'm going to play as Mother Eden and go to the Mother, is my current plan. We have decent tear rate, decent speed, we got flush, we got peeper, all in all, pretty acceptable start. If we fight a poop boss, we can use flush to get rid of it, so that is an exciting prospect. We have decent everything, really. My damage is a little low, I guess, but overall, this is not a terrible start at all, so looking pretty good. If all else fails, I could go to Mega Satan or the Beast, but I don't think that is necessary, so things are looking good on that front as well. Really just need to make sure not to accidentally die somewhere along the line, and then other than that, we should be okay. My tear rate feels really high. Even though my damage might not be so high, my tear rate being this high does make life significantly easier, so looking pretty good. Yeah, just gonna have a good time, hopefully. The secret room might be below that room I just left. Little tempted to use flush here and there just to make life a little bit easier on myself as well, but I really want to use it against the boss. So we're just gonna keep it for now. Hope that it ends up working out, and if not, that's just the way it is. The basement isn't the most difficult floor in the world anyway. So I'm not too bothered about things. We got some keys, so we can at least go to the right location. Virgo's there, which is going to give me exclusively positive pills and also some other good effects. So all in all, that's pretty good as well. Things are looking pretty great. I can spend my time as well, which is nice because I don't need to go for boss rush or anything like that. We're just gonna have a good time. We got a little bow on our heads. We're just gonna try and survive for as much as possible. And so far things are looking good. There's not really been any health that has dropped so far, but perhaps there's some health in our secret room. We have one attempt to try and find it, and unfortunately, it looks like it can be in a variety of locations, but hopefully that's not going to be too bad. 5 coins for a soul heart. Actually, I really think it can, realistically speaking, nearly just exploded myself. Realistically speaking, it can probably only be in one place, and that's up here, but you never know. Yeah, fair enough. 3 more coins. We could buy soul heart if we so desired, so that's kind of nice. Little horn is there with a red flame during the fight, which I'm not loving. Also, the red flame is like almost looking, well, little Loki here is trying to dodge this flame as much as possible. Little horn rather. This is not little Loki, of course. Very different boss fight. Very legally distinct boss fight indeed. Unfortunately, didn't get a poop boss here either, so that's a little unfortunate. I think we can get one in the Dross when we go down there, so that is a little bit tempting to try and go for. So hopefully we can get something like that. Really hoping you just run into the flames as well. That would really make my life a lot easier. Or just throw some bombs around. Or step into my eye, I guess. That actually did some decent damage to him as well. Yeah, this one doesn't throw bombs. It seems. Fair enough. We get a damage up. Only on one eye we will be shooting from this point on, but the damage up is really the main thing I needed at that stage, so don't mind that so much. I think I'm not going to get the soul heart. I'm going to see if we can get an arcade room instead and maybe get some good stuff out of that. For now, let's just keep going. There is the Dross right here, so that is looking like it has potential to spawn a poop-like boss, so that would be wonderful. On the next floor, we might be able to get a poop boss as well, and one of those would get destroyed by this item, and that would be ideal. For now, though, really just focusing on not losing my item charge. Maybe getting something nice out of my item room, that would be lovely. Any way that we can blow up the wall above me right now would be nice as well. Really, I also just need to get a couple bombs somewhere along the line because I need to be able to actually get into the mines at some point as well. And obviously the odds of getting into the mines are usually pretty high. It's never quite guaranteed until we're done. So we're playing it as safe as we can. Not press the button until we're done with all the enemies hiding underneath the floorboards there, but I think we got them all. 3 locked doors all next to each other, interestingly enough. I'm just gonna risk it. Yeah, it's fine. It's a little weird, but not horrible. Don't care much for this. Algiz or High Priestess? High Priestess is pretty good. for the boss of this floor, probably. So that would be lovely. I think I'll go for angel rooms just because we haven't seen much health yet, and I'm a little concerned that that's gonna end up biting me in the face. Plus, I do like me some angel rooms. Although, since I'm not specifically going for Mega Satan for once, I might, I don't know. Wormwood. Let's see how well this works. Nope, I think I used that too early. I'm guessing that Mom's foot just can't hit when it's in the air, which makes sense. And that it ended up just being slightly too high there. Which is unfortunate, but fair enough, I suppose. Please stop making holes. There we go. Yes, going alright. Wormwood is not the trickiest boss in the world at the end of the day, so that wasn't too bad. No health up again, but we do get a pill, and the pills are going to be at least not negative. I'll check out the Devil Deal. That's not really that exciting. Pretty fly, though. Not too dissatisfied by that. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna leave. Not really that interested in that, unfortunately. Definitely tempted to look for my super secret room, and there's a couple places where I think it could be, but actually there's more than a couple places where I think it could be, which is somewhat unfortunate. Because if I had to guess, it would either be next to the boss room or like here. And I'm hoping that we can get a bomb kinda there. And then just blow everything up. There we go. That ended up being a lot easier than I expected. Unfortunately, just a large amount of tiny batteries. Which I guess I might as well actually take one or two. Just for the sake of blowing up the shopkeeper in the secret room. Let's just do that. A few more bombs than I'd hoped for, but we did end up getting the shopkeeper, so that's not too bad. And I kind of want to blow up all the rocks in that room as well. Just because, well, we can. And there might be a crawl space underneath there, so might as well give it a shot. Let's just throw all those down there. Just gonna go back and grab Flush before moving on. And since we have a decent amount of coins, might as well check out the shop while I'm at it. Duplopia. I mean, I can't afford it. But it would be kind of nice. I could blow up... Yeah. I haven't been using my active item, and that's why I'm also feeling like I probably should, but... I just really want to flush a poop. You know what? Yeah, I should. That's not a reason. It's really not a reason not to take this item, unfortunately. It's just so damn good. Honestly, I could actually just duplicate all of the shop and just take all of that instead, but let's just see if we can get something good out of it. If we can get like a devil deal that's actually like alright, then we might get some good stuff out of that. We might be able to get some good stuff out of an angel room. Like, there's so many possibilities. I believe if you duplicate like transformation items, then both of those items count towards the transformation as well, so that can be really useful. This is really good, and my movement speed is no longer as big of an issue since we did get some kind of speed up earlier, I think. Like, my speed is really high right now, so I'm not really too bothered about losing out on that. There is, of course, the mirror dimension that I mustn't forget about. Unidentified pill, which I can see forever. I don't mind that at all. Definitely makes life easier. That is... I might use Diplopia there, actually. I'm actually genuinely tempted. Because with that, I would have the Bookworm transformation. And I'm a little bit curious what the other item is, really. So, yeah, very tempted. Smelter. Should have just explored the floor a bit more, unfortunately, there, but yeah, fair enough. Shouldn't blow up too much stuff from this point on, I guess, because I have run out of bombs entirely. And that concerns me slightly. Also, I need to stop being worried about all the tears that are coming out of enemies that are dying. Like, similarly... Oh, we actually got a tears up when I use it because of my trinket, so that's really nice. Something's wrong again. Range up. God, look at this nonsense right here. This trinket can be so good for sure. But yeah, I could use Diplopia on this, and that would be 2 guppy pieces already. And then we'd only need to find one more. Obviously, finding a third guppy piece is going to be tricky, but still, that's very tempting. Yeah. Oh well. Let's see what boss we're dealing with. It's Min Min. Not my favorite, but we do have a decent build right now, so hopefully that'll be okay. The flies are dying pretty quickly as well, so actually, yeah, I'm not too bothered about this. Obviously do need to remember how to move against this boss, because it's one of those bosses that I tend to forget about even exists until I have to fight it again, and then hopefully things are okay. But that went pretty easily. Ah, God. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? We can either go for Bookworm. I could just keep Diplopia as well, which is also not a bad idea. There's potentially 2 damage ups. I'm just gonna take that. Yeah, it's tricky. There is so many good choices here. None of these are bad choices either. That's the annoying part. If there was one choice that was like noticeably worse than all the other ones, I wouldn't mind it so much. But as it stands, they're all like fine. They're all ideas that work. It would also just be nice to have like an extra item there. I don't know. Let's just keep moving on for a little bit. Maybe I'll just die. maybe I'll just get killed by an enemy somewhere and then I don't have to make the choice anymore. That's gonna be the real strategy. I have an Algius rune, so I'm also not as concerned about dying right now. Because even if I take damage, I can just have that shield active for a while. I definitely want to do the boss with that shield as well, actually, because it went pretty well. Even without a shield just now, and that was without the damage up as well, so definitely want to at least give it a shot. So we'll just do that. Like with the damage up especially, with the high tier rate that we have, this shouldn't be too difficult. But that's how people die. That thought exactly is how you end up losing your Isaac runs, but yeah, we're dealing a lot of damage. Like actually a really large amount of damage for this part in the game. So don't mind that at all. That's a Bone Heart and Mysterious Paper. Definitely prefer the trinket that I have right now. But you know, nice that it's there, I suppose. Got 0 bombs though, and that is unfortunate. Because I need a bomb to get into the mines. And that does ruin things a bit. Because unless there's something in the shop, I don't want to use Diplopia to get 2 bombs, you know? But I don't know if I have a choice. I don't fully remember if the next floor is going to take me to the mines. I am actually a little curious about that, I guess. But I think I'm just going to take this and hope there's bombs. That's also not bad. 2 bombs. Nope. Health up. And then immediately get another health up pill. It's tempting, actually, but yeah. What was over here? Something's wrong. Right, I guess we're just gonna have to find out if if the next floor is gonna take me to the mines, because I just genuinely don't have a way to get in there. Unless I could technically get in there if I went into the challenge room and got bombs from there. But this is a pretty dire bomb situation, and that's kind of unfortunate. Ultimately, if need be, I can just go do the beast as well. Like, I still need to unlock Tainted Eden as well. I have a trinket with me, so if need be, I could just drop it. This is Caves 2 already, though. Yeah, we're gonna find out. I'm a little concerned, but if we just find some bombs somewhere, then at least we can figure that one out. I mean, that is bombs, but it's a little hard to grab. I guess just in case, I could just leave that trinket there. That's a golden bomb, so if we find another bomb somewhere, I can just take that and not have to worry about bombs for the rest of the floor at least, so that would be lovely. I guess it would make sense if this floor would also just go to the mines again, because the first mines floor isn't necessarily a place where you continue to get key pieces in, so yeah, I would have to imagine that you can still go to the mines from here. I feel like I've never tried. So it's somewhat of a learning experience, but it would be odd if it was not the case, I suppose. Granted, I still need to find one bomb, and it has been a weird run in that regard. Maybe we can find one bomb in our shop or something. But I definitely do want to, like, blow up a couple walls here and there for secret rooms and such. So hopefully we can at least get something along those lines. We've got a decent chance of something opening as well, but I wouldn't mind being able to blow up a shopkeeper anyway, if we have that golden bomb available, so hopefully we can do something in that regard. But geez, this is ridiculous. There's just no bombs. Occasionally you get a run like this, but it's unfortunate when it happens when you don't want it to. Which is, I guess, always, but still. 4 floors in and we've seen like 2 bombs in total. We had the Book of Anarchy, I guess, which you could count as having seen some amount of bombs, but that's really what I've mostly used to blow stuff up. Yeah, well, we'll see what we can get, I suppose. We haven't completed the floor yet. There might be a bomb item right here, right in this item room right there, to give us 5 bombs that way. Perhaps a bomb will drop. That is another book, Satanic Bible. If I use the Satanic Bible, then it's going to give me a black heart, but the next boss room item is going to be a Devil Deal item, I do believe. It is going to cost health as well, but I don't think it removes my Angel Room chance. Because it's not in the Devil Deal. I don't know if that's true, but I kind of hope it is. We got 5 coins, so if there is a bomb in our shop, we could get that. Otherwise, my method of getting a bomb is going to be using Diplopia in the gold bomb room, and that being my only option, unfortunately. So, it's not looking great, but it's not technically impossible. I can see forever. Okay, that's bombs. It's kind of sad to get rid of Algis this way, but I mean, gotta get bombs from somewhere. Alright, I should use Explosive Diarrhea right now in the room with the golden bomb. Get a golden bomb from that. My secret rooms are already opening, so that's good. And let's just do that. Create a bridge. Now we have some options. This has been a long walk to get to my destination, but you know what? Whatever works. I feel like it really shouldn't have to be this difficult, but occasionally Isaac is going to be Isaac, and it just doesn't want to work with you. But fortunately, also thanks to the trinket actually ending up dropping another copy of Explosive Diarrhea there, because I was not ready for it. Yeah, we can get something to happen here, so I can kind of appreciate that. Let's just get that key as well. While we're at it, I do still need to blow up a shopkeeper, I do believe, but we haven't gone into our secret room yet. I just mostly want to check if the super secret room was there as well. Can indeed grab that. The extra pills we've been getting are pretty good as well. Our tier rate is capped at this stage, so that's unfortunately not going to give us anything more. Might as well blow these up as well while I'm at it, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. I definitely do want to get that Algis rune as well, even though I have to take some damage to get it. Wouldn't mind having it. And also, maybe I don't have to take damage for it, actually. If we're lucky, we might be able to get flight from either the boss or the... Well, not from the boss, I guess, but maybe from the Devil Deal or Angel Room. That'd be lovely. That is some extra Devil Deal chance. Lucky penny, didn't even notice, but fair enough. That is part of the conjoined transformation. The little baggie is tempting, actually. Very tempted to get that, because that is pretty damn good right now. Definitely forgot about this golden key being there as well, but hopefully that is fine. That is a large amount of red chests. That is an angel room with part of the conjoined transformation. I could get full conjoined at this stage, which is nice. There's really no point in breaking this. I kind of wish I had known that would happen, but fair enough, I suppose. What is this? I can see forever. How did I not see that? Because of Virgo, probably. It was probably a bad pill that turned good, or the other one was. I honestly don't know, but either way, something like that. Another teleportation in here. Should actually blow out these blue flames at least. Alright. Okay. Let me think about this. Because getting Lil Baggy could be good. We haven't seen Gulp yet, but if Gulp is in our pill pool, then that's really tempting. Oh, let's just bomb this, actually. Didn't mean to walk into him. Actually, I was going to say, maybe I should just take enough damage to take red heart damage, because I do have a large amount of red hearts. There's a lot of reasons why that's actually awkward. Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, I have 1 full red heart. Yeah, it doesn't remove the angel room chance, so that's kind of nice, I guess. Also, the mine's opened, and I'm very happy about that. So we can actually continue this run as I intended. Also makes me a lot less tempted to try and put a trinket in this room. But you know what? Just in case I somehow get here and I end up with like no health to actually open up the door, then at least that is still an option, I guess. Get that Algiz rune. I'm just gonna grab another trinket real quick that I don't care about as much. Put that into my boss room. And then move onwards towards the mines to get that second key piece. Unidentified pill. If that was Gulp, I'd actually be annoyed because this trinket is not good. I mean, it does have a positive effect, but overall, the amount of hearts you end up getting are just so horrible that it does make the run a lot scarier. So I guess I'm kind of happy that wasn't a Gulp pill. I really want to get it. I'm actually just going to go get it because I think this run in particular, just because we can't get bad pills, I feel like it's so strong. Also a little tempted by Buddy in a Box just because it can join, but I'm not worried about that. Just actually going to get that. I just used that by accident more or less. Carry both of those. I can see forever pills. Take the soul heart. I guess my rune also got changed into a pill. I actually didn't even consider that, but that's fair enough, I suppose. Don't think I left any other cards behind. So with that, I think I'll just leave. Yeah. Through the right exit as well. I very much realized just in time as I was almost ready to jump down into the depths one there. But it ended up working out. No worries there. I would never walk too far upwards suddenly by accident. That has never happened in the past. I'm just going to use one of these pills immediately because might as well. Secret room at this very start. That's a good way to get that devil deal. Angel room chance up, so I don't mind that. Wouldn't mind another golden bomb, I guess. But I would say that for probably every single run, every single room. So, yeah. That is probably going to be true for forever. But still, I wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't mind getting a golden bomb indeed. But just a regular bomb is kind of nice as well. It's been the first one that I've seen in a while that wasn't a golden bomb, I suppose. So, fair enough. Kind of appreciate it for what it is. That is some angel room chance if I want it. That's money. I actually don't hate that. To just get some money right now because I am running low. It has been a struggle to get money in general. I've been using all sorts of little tricks, but I also kind of like the idea. That works out, I guess. I like the idea of just having a good time. Just giving the demon beggar a bunch of health instead. Because that way I can at least get to 1 red heart, which is ultimately a thing that I would like to do. That's very good. How does that work with what I have? Huh. I don't think that's better. I don't think that's better at all. But I could at least use the crown like this, unless this happens, I guess, and I'll just maybe try and get an item from him instead, because ultimately I think I prefer that with the volatility of... Oh. Yeah, that's actually really tempting as well. I could get Leviathan if I use Diplopia on that and get it twice, I think. So that's a little tempting for sure. More than a little, actually. Like, Abaddon's not bad. It's a damage up, I do believe, as well. It pretty much just gives me some health to work with. Makes my crown a little bit less good, I guess, but I'm not too bothered about that at the end of the day. I'll see if we get a Devil Deal or not. Because if there's like Brimstone in there, in the Devil Deal that we might be able to get, then yeah, that's probably going to be the easier choice there. I'm just going to go make sure we don't lose our Bone Heart. I don't know why I'm even like, for some reason the Bone Heart is just not in my system right now. It's just, I was fully ready for that thing to just disappear and not even be concerned about it, but yeah. That's conjoined, but I like fun. Pause though, yep, that's worse. Doesn't work with my build right now, unfortunately. Yeah, could have given that some more thought, I suppose, but I kind of liked how the hoping for the best has been working out so far, I suppose. Alright, I don't think I've blown up a shopkeeper yet. Was there one in here? I must have, then, I guess. Was the battery baby in there? Maybe there isn't a shopkeeper on this floor? Odd. Yeah, maybe. I actually don't fully remember it now, but I think that might be the case. Oh well. I'll just move on then, I guess. That's not the right room. Yeah, I don't think there was a shopkeeper here, because Greed was in there. I think the secret room had the battery baby inside. Fair enough, I guess. Let's just go for a short walk. It feels like such a while ago since I've last been here, and I guess it probably has been a while. But still, it does have kind of its own little bit of serenity, I guess, every time you go in here and the horror hasn't started yet. And even when the horror starts, there's really not that much to worry about at the end of the day, I suppose, but it does get a little bit more worrying. I've never actually stood around to see if those red flames actually start shooting tears after a while as well or not. Kind of a little bit curious, but not like enough to try and figure it out. So we'll just never learn. Is probably going to be the eventual conclusion of that one. Let's just get you to go in that direction. That's a pretty okay room. You can go to the right now, thank you. Create a little bit of a bridge there. There we go. Skip most of the room. Very nice. I like it when the bridge works out. There's a button there, which I'm not sure how I would reach it, but I'm a little curious what it does. This is a surprisingly easy path backwards, and I kind of appreciate that for what it was. Okay, so what are we doing? We got Abaddon waiting for us. Very tempted to get that as well, but I wouldn't mind. I think it works differently nowadays in that it takes away red hearts and then gives you hearts based on the amount of red hearts you end up sacrificing. Yeah, converts all red hearts container into black hearts instead, plus 2 black hearts. So it does give you 2 black hearts, so it's still pretty good. But let's see if we can get something from this first. I would love it if you give me something wonderful. Oh god, he's doing the thing again. I don't know if you've even seen this attack before in any of my videos thinking about it. It hasn't showed up much for sure. There we go. And there he is. That's an angel room. Could be good. Doesn't have to be. I'm not sure how if this actually like works if you yeah, I don't know how this works. is the summary of that entire story. Like, if you would duplicate it, would it actually give you, like, a whole bunch of good stuff or not? I don't know. Either way, let's just walk into this for a minute. I am going to use Diplopia on this. I think that's Leviathan. Huh. Actually doesn't fully get rid of the black heart, or the thing. Yeah, there you go. So that's Flight. It's even more health. I said Blackheart, I meant Boneheart actually, but you get the idea. But yeah, that seems pretty good. That seems like a way that you can make your build pretty neat. This is a really good item. Also, the Boneheart activates, I think, both crowns? Oh my god, that's actually amazing. My damage is 18. Alright, yeah, don't mind my choices. Oh, the Boneheart is like so early on as well. That's ridiculous. Look at my damage. That's so much. with my ridiculous 2 crown situation. Alright. Yeah, don't mind that at all. Can we get a bookworm in there as well? That'd be lovely. Yeah, we can. That's the bookworm transformation. I think I prefer health. Barely, really. Do I really prefer health? I like the extra devil deal chance, I guess, for the remaining ones, but... Or angel room. We have been getting a lot of angel rooms this run. I'm just gonna explore the entire thing, I think. Because I think this is gonna be fairly effective. I'm gonna lose my damage every time I take damage, but every time I go through a different room, it'll come back again. So that's just how the thing works. Shot speed up, I'll take that. Shot speed up, I'll take that. I should use this, actually. I don't know if we've walked near our secret room yet, but I don't think we have. After going through here, I can just use the book to get back to full health, even though I can't see my health right now. I'm just gonna... I have to ask you to believe me, there's probably buttons behind these pillars. Oh, maybe not. Didn't sound like there was a button, at least. That's another soul heart. That's an extra devil deal chance. Very good, very good. All in all, things are looking wonderful. I wonder when I'll stop saying devil deal chance and actually just say, like, chance of the door opening. Because it's so ingrained in my system still, months later, to still be thinking about devil deals rather than devil deals or angel rooms. You know, it's weirdly difficult to make that transition language-wise. I would love spectral shots, actually. That'd be lovely. If we can get some of those, that would just be ideal. I need to remember not to get rid of my red heart. That's really the main thing, because that is a big source of my damage right now. I could actually use the... let me just walk in here first. I could use the bone heart on a devil deal and then take the eternal heart, assuming we get a devil deal on this floor. It's obviously not always going to be an option, but right now it is if we get it to open up, so that'll be lovely. Not sure what my health was at, but I took damage, so I figured I might as well just use the book because it'll recharge anyway. That's pretty wonderful. That's gonna hurt a lot. One ghost, no worries. Like homing Cricket's body as well, like that's pretty fun. That's a lot of fun, actually. That's a lot more red chests. I'm getting a lot of these. This is like one of the better rooms as well, so I appreciate that. The Siren, we haven't seen this boss in years. Unfortunately, we won't see it much today either, but no, it was there. It's not a devil deal, so I won't take Crackerjacks or else my Demon Crown doesn't work anymore. Star Bethlehem, we have seen that that's effective. And it probably will continue to be. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just go. Downwards to... What floor is this called again? Gehenna. Down for the boss room, also known as we are going this direction. Unidentified pill. Even at this stage. Surprising given that we've been doing everything we can to get pills. Unfortunately no guild pill for as far as I can tell in my pill pool, but still. Overall I can't really complain too much, can I? I'm not too bothered. Definitely going in the wrong direction if we're going for the boss room, but I wouldn't mind seeing another shop or item room and stuff like that. Let's just blow up everything to see if we can just get some more pills as well. Would be nice. That's annoying. Shouldn't have gone for it. That made my whole build worse. Ooh, that made my build worse. Although my damage is still 18, it's just that my speed has gone down significantly. But my red crown doesn't activate anymore. But I don't think my damage went down, so I'm not actually sure what's going on with that. Yeah, that's odd. Fair enough, I guess, but very annoying for sure. Wouldn't mind that trinket, actually, but... Actually, isn't that trinket Spectral Tears as well? Yeah, it does. Oh, that might be more fun. I actually think I would really prefer to have Spectral Tears, even if it makes my tears a bit ridiculous. Because now at least I don't have to aim anymore, and I can kind of appreciate that. That's a big tears up. Tears up! Tears up. It doesn't make a difference, obviously, but still, it's nice to have. genuinely couldn't see the enemy. Let's just use this book. I still don't know where... Oh, it's this tiny one. Alright. That's why I couldn't see it, because it was almost invisible. That's 2 more books. I don't mind having Book of Belial, actually. Yeah, go with that. I could use more damage. That's specifically the thing this build was missing, I would say. Oh, that and Spectral Tears that aren't connected to whatever my tears are right now. I mean, they do make a fun little circle, so that is also an important thing. That's another orbital. And I do like that other trinket quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. It is very strong. Especially in a run like this where pills are very important, but we have gotten max tears up, I guess. Like, more speed up would be really nice. That's really the main thing I'm missing right now after that Thunder Thighs disaster, but that's what you get when you gamble on random pills. Or random items, rather. The pills are okay. We can gamble on those. Should I take the health? Because I am taking a lot of damage today. Not even that much, but at least enough to be slightly concerned about the situation. I don't know. I didn't use this pill. Whoops. It's probably fine, but that means I have to walk around on the floor a little bit more. I don't know where my super secret room is. Or my secret room, I guess, for that matter. Probably over here, right? Yeah. That is some extra shot speed and a pill. It is health up. Health up would not really benefit me in any way, I feel. So let's just not do that. I'm a little curious what that Demon Crown does, though, now, because I feel like that should at least give me something when it's activated, and I'm really not sure what it gives at this stage. Bum 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 bum. But nothing else too interesting. Could probably give him some bombs and maybe get some good stuff out of that, but not really interested. So, let's do this. The Star of Bethlehem, of course, which does make the fight rather quick. My tier 8 is 1,000,000, which is wonderful. Damage is probably the main thing I'm lacking right now, so I'll take that. Fortunately, the Star of Bethlehem doesn't go in here, which would have been nice, but fair enough. I'm gonna say that our damage is probably okay anyway, even with that hit we just took, which was somehow only half a heart, but I guess it is not technically the womb mom's heart, and therefore the damage is probably a little bit different. Let's go down. We are well on our way to win this run as this character. Let me just quickly check that I actually need to do this, and I do, so that's nice. We'll just go on the straightforward route, I guess, with the Star of Bethlehem right here, because I might as well. That's some extra Devil Deal chance right there. Not just a little bit either. 48.1%. If we can find a shopkeeper somewhere, that would be ideal, but feels fairly unlikely unless we find our secret room somewhere, which I guess is not impossible, but these floors tend to be a little big. This room's not so bad with flight. This room doesn't really matter if you have flight or not, but still not too bad because our build is amazing. Our damage is 20. We have Spectral Tears and all that good stuff. What else could you possibly need? Not sure if I should wait for the Star of Bethlehem, because I think if we get the boss that shoots like the spikes at people, then it's not too bad. But if you get the one where you have to go inside a hole, then I think you just don't get it for the second part, which is pretty much the main part of the fight. But then there's maybe I should wait for it. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should wait for it. I'm just gonna go in here. Oh, did find a shopkeeper, weirdly enough. Not exactly where I expected it, but it is a shopkeeper. Perfect 50-50 Devil Deal chance. Very good. Yeah, I'll wait for it. I can, like, explore the floor a little bit more, I suppose. Watch out for eggs. Very good. Slowly but surely. Could also just destroy a lot of rocks to see if we can get something good out of that, I guess, but not really too necessary. That could be a Devil Deal, or secret room over here. Devil Deal. I'm just calling everything Devil Deals now. You know what? What I said previously about Devil Deals and that I say too frequently, I'm going to call every room a Devil Deal now. Really get that confusion going. Burn, confusion, fear, poison, and toxic gas. So many things. What is confusion? Is that what death does? Maybe. And fear? I actually don't know what confusion and fear would mean in this game, but thanks, I guess. 2 items from the secret room as well. 2 lookups, which I guess could be good. Don't know. Don't think that affects me in any way, but still, it could be nice. God, look at the size of my tears as well when you get in there. They're already pretty big, but then you get in here and it's just a whole massacre. Yeah, I would argue that this is probably worth waiting for when you see something like this. I'm not sure if it shows up during the mother fight, actually, because it is in like its own separate little place. Would be nice, though, because look at this nonsense right here. Yeah. Yep. Of course. Fair enough, I guess, but still. It's a little annoying, isn't it? At least my weird tears actually make this a little bit easier as well, because I can just hang out behind walls. Another angel room. With the Spear of Destiny. Very good. Wouldn't have minded the devil deal just to get rid of that red heart, but you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it. Okay, where are we going? Curse of the Blind. What if we find great treasures? God, even the big enemies are dying in one hit. That's actually pretty absurd. I mean, obviously the damage is kind of ridiculous right now, but still, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm just gonna assume you're gonna go to the left because it was a bigger room than the other direction, and that seems more plausible. If not, at least it gives me something to do instead of waiting around for a small ball to reach the end. But I think we should probably be okay against the mother fight, I would say. Or the witness, as some people call the boss from back in the anti-birth days. And it's a mod that I honestly never really played that much, so I don't really make that many references towards it. But I guess now that it's all pretty much in here anyway, it's might as well just play this. I think I played it for like a little bit, but the unfortunate thing about a rebirth mod, rather than it being like afterbirth and all that stuff, is that it did crash a bit more often than the main game did, and that was a little frustrating for sure. But then they all started working together and made everything wonderful instead, and honestly, it's a pretty good way to go. Definitely appreciate it, because it is a lot of good content. It's so good. It is such good content, but unfortunately the original Rebirth just wasn't really up for the task. That was really the main thing. So definitely still very happy. I mean, to be honest, I'm still playing this months after it's being released, mostly because of this series, I guess, right now, but still, it's so good. It's so damn good for sure. This room is a little bit easier when you have flight. I could overcharge my book, I guess. I actually don't hate that, because then I can just use it twice during the mother fight, and that's a little bit of extra damage again, I do believe. But that's pretty damn good. Could try and get an item. Not really too interested, though. There's definitely good... I mean, I could get, like, Habit, I guess. That would be pretty damn nice to have, but... not really interested in trying, if I'm honest. Now, I'm curious what this star is going to do. However... oh, I could have just overcharged with this as well. Really, my main concern is that it's just going to hover over the hole and then call it a day. But I'm just kind of curious if it does. Because if this thing shows up during the mother fight, then it's going to be over in a millisecond. Whereas if it doesn't, it'll be a few more seconds, unfortunately. But I do still want to do this one more time because I think it looks neat. It is just so many tears. Oh, to have this power available during the boss fight would be so lovely, but... I'm absolutely not expecting it. I'm actually going to get rid of the trinket, I think, because there's really no point anymore. I don't really need spectral tears during the mother fight specifically. So I'd rather just be able to shoot forward. As fun as it was. Just jump into the hole, please. That'll be so nice. Yeah, it's not here. That's fair enough, I suppose, but still would have been nice. Yeah, that's how it goes. Every time. Get that one attack that I can't quite remember how to dodge, and then immediately lose my double damage. Ah, well. Let's just do our best here. Try to just deal as much damage as we can. This is an attack that I've never really experienced that much either in a positive way, so I'm happy that it actually went as well as it did. Don't mind that at all. And this phase isn't too bad. Let's see if use Pheromones once. I'm just kind of curious if it did anything. Don't think it even affects it, unfortunately. Not sure if I should try to use my Spear of Destiny. I feel like it definitely doesn't deal enough damage to be worthwhile, but you know, it is a little bit of extra damage. It is slightly more than nothing. Might be worth. Especially if it's like this, I guess. There's really no point not to. Since I'm effectively just having to stand over there anyway. I wasn't sure what side that was on. Whoops. Oh well. It goes like that sometimes. We're gonna be okay though. We're nearly done with this fight, surely. We've been shooting a lot. We've been shooting a lot of tears. Any day now. There you go. Another victory for little Eden, who we haven't played as in a while, so it was fun to revisit this character again after so long. Very good. We unlocked that. And I hope that has answered all your questions. Next, yeah, it was a good time. I really enjoy Eden still, but having a really good Eden run is always a good time. 68 Eden tokens. I should really play with this character more often. Even though I guess they don't really go down if you win. So fair enough, I suppose. Either way, I hope you all enjoyed it. Next time we play, I'll do another run as probably a different character. I hope to see y'all there. Bye bye.